Hello, welcome back to another episode of TATV. If it's your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when I drop videos, and don't forget to hit that like button. Now today, I'm bringing you a story from a Detroit flight attendant that says she was almost on that flight. I'm talking about she was just on it hours before it went down. I couldn't imagine. Let's check out what she's saying.
Now imagine just missing that flight or working on that airplane the entire day before your shift ended, and hours later, tragedy strikes. That is what one young woman from Detroit is dealing with tonight.
Yeah, she's a flight attendant and worked on that same jet from city to city on Wednesday before handing the job off to the next crew, which included two of her most dear friends. She wanted to share her thoughts with Sean Lay, who's at Detroit Metro Airport tonight. Sean?
Her name is Alexis Burgess. Guys, I met her right here after she got her flight home after working that long day yesterday on that very jet going city to city. At the very end in Wichita, she said goodbye, have a safe flight to her other crew who are her dear friends, only to learn a few hours later of the absolute worst. And she's now coming home with the thought stuck in her head, of course, that could have easily been me.
I don't know whether to be grateful or to break down. I don't know whether to quit or go harder or be strong or be braver, brave for them. I don't know.
Alexis Burgess is stunned. She is in shock. If a flight attendant called in sick on the American Airlines flight from Wichita to Washington, Alexis would not be in her mother's arms here at Detroit Metro today.
Man, do you hear that? Just to know all somebody had to do was get sick, and you would have been on there.
Burgess is a flight attendant who worked in that same plane all day Wednesday from Philly to Toronto to D.C. Her shift ended in Wichita, where she greeted the next crew, Ian Epstein and Denasia Elder. That crew lost their lives.
The last thing that I said to him was, have a safe flight, and the last thing he said to me was, have a good overnight.
Some of Burgess's personal items were still on that plane when it collided with the helicopter and went down.
I'm just in complete disbelief. I didn't even see how it looked. I didn't see the video. I didn't see anything. I just saw a small picture of it in the water, and to know that I worked on there and to see it in pieces like that. I left a water bottle in the back of 21C, and I worked the back. I worked the other flight attendant I worked with, she worked first class. I worked the back. So I'm just thinking about the things that I left on that plane, and the plane is in pieces now.
As a mom with a daughter being a flight attendant, you pray every time she boards until she lands. So this is very heart-wrenching. This is very hurtful.
If I was on reserve and one of those flight attendants got sick or had to stay, then they would have scheduled me to work the flight back to my base, yes.
That close?
Yes, it is. So I feel like I made it by the skin of my teeth and by the grace of God.
By the grace of God, that is something Alexis is struggling with now. And guys, she shares with me that she absolutely loves her job when she is on a flight working, which she often is about every day. She never thinks about anything but the job. She doesn't think about anything going wrong. She is going to catch her breath, though, and take a few days off, maybe more than a few days off, to deal now with what has happened. At Metro Airport, Sean Lay, Local 4, back to you.
Yeah, Sean, it's so interesting. She's echoing what I'm hearing from some of my friends who are flight attendants, too. They love their job, but they're saying this incident and the fallout, the investigation.
By the grace of God. That's the quote. That's the magic phrase, man. By the grace of God. We're all happy that you're still here, young lady. We want to send our condolences out to all those people that lost their lives on that flight. I think they said 37 total. People stay prayed up. Love on your loved ones, because any of us can be gone at any day. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you'll be notified for any more videos. Until next time, TATV.